Welcome back, one and all, to Dynne Plays Dragon Quest IX. On the last episode, we managed to free some of our Celestrian brethren from the tender, well, not so tender machinations of Gorham Hogg in the depths of the Gortress. And on this episode, after having recovered Stella and the Starflight Express, we have returned to the observatory, wherefore our brethren can finally get some medical attention. Unfortunately, that is not something we can do, because we have to have a long overdue conversation with Apis Major about Aquila. Man, this place. Oh, the observatory. What for art thou hath happened? Man, I can't even go through my Celestrian language properly. So, you freed our captive Celestrian brethren. You have the deepest thanks of myself and all here in the observatory. Now they are returned to us, we need worry no more. Well, I mean, there probably is a few things down in the Protectorate that we still need to worry about. Those who suffered in the realm below will be healed in time. Silver linings, I guess. I suppose that is definitely something to be happy about. Everything else, on the other hand, man, this place is in dire need of repairs. When mighty Yggdrasil bears fruit, then shall the celestial chariot arrive to lead the Celestrians to freedom. Our realm has suffered many hardships of late, but soon we will be returned to the realm of the Almighty. I have faith in the truth of our legends. I suppose faith is something that we are in dire need of. Hold true to that faith, my brethren, and I will do everything in my power to make sure that that faith is well kept. Aquila is truly great. To have gathered 7 figs single-handedly is a mighty feat indeed. Did he come back here with the figs? I need to talk to Apis Major. Sir, I should probably take my helmet off for this. We really need to have a talk. Just to make sure. Can we have a chat, sir, about all of the stuff that's been happening? So, Dynne, you are returned. We give great thanks for your heroic rescue of so many of your captive brethren. Yeah, no problem about that. That's what I do. I save people. You must tell me of all the goings-on in the land of the Protectorate. Well, the Giddish Empire is back for one, and Aquila took the figs, and, well, Aquila is in league with the Giddish. Not something I am proud to admit, but that is the truth of things. So the Giddish Empire ravages the lands of the Protectorate once more. You are too young to remember. Hopefully you remember all of your history courses if you haven't lived through it personally. But the Giddish Empire was an evil dominion that fell into ruin centuries ago. Yeah, I remember the tomes, all of the scrolls, the lessons. I've perused the books. I know. Its denizens sought supremacy over the Protectorate in its entirety, but were destroyed by their unquenchable thirst for power. Well, technically they were destroyed by a giant dragon. The one who, I met and rode and fought with, and he gifted me this armor, and I broke out of their prison. A lot has happened, sir. Dynne, you spoke before of Aquila's betrayal and the theft of the figs. But behold, the figs are here, returned to the sacred bastion of the observatory. What kind of game is Aquila playing? Because he attacked the Starlight. He attacked us. Took the figs. Well, I suppose I did give them up willingly, but... returned by none other than Aquila himself. His motives still are shrouded in mystery, it seems. My lord, I bring you the lost figs in Dynne's stead. The figs are restored to their rightful home. You have our deepest gratitude, Aquila. But it was Dynne to whom I entrusted their retrieval. Why is it you who returns them to us? Dynne and I were reunited in the Protectorate, and resolved to work together to seek out the figs. We roamed the land separately, eventually locating all 7 of them. Alas, we were separated during our return to the observatory. Surely, though, he will return ere long. What can have become of him, I wonder? Knowing that boy, probably nothing good. Aquila, truly you have done well. Now, perhaps peace can finally return to the Protectorate. Thank you, my lord. And now, if I may, I will take my leave. You do not await the return of your apprentice, Aquila? I fear not, my lord. I have business that must be attended to. Business indeed, I'm sure. My lord, I pray that Dynne will be safe in your care. Farewell. Aquila. I think my master is hiding things. Aquila returned the figs to us. This surely is not the act of a traitor. But Dynne, you are pure of heart, and have nothing to gain from bearing false witness. What can this mean? Nothing good, most likely. I can make little sense of this. Dynne, Celestrian and Guardian, we of the Observatory have a teaching. Fig Bloom hails the opening of the heavenly gates, and sets the Celestrians on the path to salvation. And lo, it shall be in the celestial carriage that we, the chosen custodians, journey to the realm of the Almighty. All of the figs are returned to the Observatory. It is time. Let us seek out the realm of the Almighty. We cannot know the extent of the teaching's truth, but we must have faith. If the Almighty himself is to be found there, surely we are saved. Dynne, you will journey with me to the realm of the Almighty. The Observatory was struck by an ill-omened light, and the Protectorate suffers the resurrection of an evil empire. We cannot know what fate has befallen the realm of the Almighty. I may have need of your aid. We'll say no more, you have it, sir. Come, let us make haste. I shall await you at the Starflight Express. Make good your preparations and join me there forthwith. Preparations to be made. Lots and lots of preparations. Oh, I do wonder. Oh, you know it's such a deceptively simple plan. Take the train up to the realm of the Almighty, consult with God himself, and fix all the woes of the world. You know something is going to go horribly, horribly wrong. Apis Major awaits you beside the celestial carriage atop the observatory. Hurry, you must join him there. We'll get to that in time. First, there's a long-standing enemy of mine. And with my anti-magic key, I can absolutely finally gain entrance. A goddess ring, and a lump of orichalcum. The most holy of all materials worthy of crafting under the hands of the Celestrians. Let me check out that goddess ring. I am quite curious about what that actually does. The goddess ring. A blessed band that brings back MP with every step. Ooh, now that is something that will definitely be good for... I mean, if we're doing a bunch of... probably, like, reviving or healing, that would be really good for... What does the Elfin Charm do? Aids with the resistance of tons of undesirable effects. I think I might just pop the Goddess Ring on Nuts. That just seems to be the far superior choice. Because, like, the undesirable effects are pretty good, but having a constant source of MP recovery just by walking around, now that is something useful. And that lump of orichalcum, that is something that's very, very useful for crafting recipes, and we'll get to that in due course. I hear talk of the Giddish Empire, which has been long thought destroyed, appearing once more in the mortal realm. And they say that there are Celestrians who are yet held captive there? Can it be possible? You say that Aquila has betrayed us. Please, such a thing is not possible. You must not utter such nonsense. Playing both sides, perhaps. Because I apprenticed under Aquila for decades, centuries. I learned under his wing. I was his student. He was my mentor. He was the guardian of Angel Falls for so long. I refuse to believe that my master has just turned an about-face completely and abandoned his people. I refuse to believe this. I refuse to believe that Aquila has turned traitor. There's extenuating circumstances. There's got to be something. I need to track him down so we can have a real conversation about all this. Because he returned the figs. He returned the figs back to the observatory. To what purpose would he have done that? Because I guarantee you, the Giddish, King Godwin, the Triumvirate, everyone about them, they would have loved to get their hands on the divine figs of Yggdrasil. I refuse to believe that Aquila... There has to be more to this story. I refuse to believe anything else. Until I am completely proven incorrect, I will have faith in my master. I can do nothing else. He's graced me with so much knowledge and wisdom over my tenure as his apprentice. I would be remiss as his pupil if I just abandoned him to the first sign of ill plans. Apis Major's safety is in your hands, Dynne. You must not allow yourself to relax for even a single moment. My defenses will be raised higher than ever. I will not allow any more dragons or any carriers of the purple to destroy us, and to that end, I will don my mask once more. I will put on my dragon warrior mask and my ensemble will be complete. I am a warrior of legend and I will not allow the greatest Celestrian to meet an ill-timed fate. You are here, Dynne. Good. Now, let us journey to the realm of the Almighty aboard the celestial carriage. But before we do, there's something I wish to confirm with you. Aquila attacked you and stole from you the figs. You are certain of this? I mean, he took the fig. I gave him the figs willingly. He didn't necessarily steal them, but he did attack me. I do want to clarify the point that I did give the figs to him willingly. Might not have been the smartest play, but I did make that choice. I know not why he would do such a thing. And yet, when he gained possession of the sacred fruits, he delivered them faithfully to me. Such is not the action of an imperial pawn. Whatever his motive, I know that his intentions are good. I trust in him as I trust in you, Dynne. I'm glad we agree on this, because even if he is at the current moment doing some questionable actions, I trust in him as I trust in you and myself. And honestly, however reluctantly, with Charles's track record, I trust in Aquila as I trust in my crew. Now, the figs are all recovered. If it is as the teachings say, we will at last be able to travel to the realm of the Almighty. Should we be able to gain an audience with the Almighty himself, I must beg for the deliverance of our world from the evil that besets it. The prospect makes me, admittedly, a little uneasy. Dynne, board the celestial carriage. I will join you shortly. Yes, sir, Apis Major. Honestly, with all things considered, all of the questions I have about many, many things can almost certainly wait. Stella, how are you holding up? Because you were on your own there for a bit, and, you know, elf speak not under consideration, I really did miss you. So, off to the realm of the Almighty, eh? Shall I pack my swimsuit? I heard it's a paradise. A tropical paradise, I hope. We can only hope that going to heaven has, I don't know, hot tubs? Hot springs? It's the Almighty. He wouldn't have natural hot springs. He would have actually clean hot tubs. He'd probably also have hot springs. What am I joking? He probably has very natural environments for everyone to enjoy. What's up, Dynne? Have you, had a chat with the old Apis Major about everything? About everything that's been going on? You did talk to the boss man, didn't you? Yeah, we had a long chat. We didn't really decide on much, but apparently we're going to the realm of the Almighty. Wherever that is. What's that? The realm of the Almighty. To deliver the figs. Sure thing. That's what this puppy was built for. You want to get to the Almighty? This will be the chariot of choice. Just gotta put in the coordinates. It's, up really high. So this is the Starflight Express. Please forgive my intrusion. It is bathed in the same golden glow that envelops the fruits of the great world tree. This truly is a creation of the Almighty. Who's this old futtery-duttery, Dynne? He's my boss, the greatest Celestrian. That's Epis Major. Ah, you are the sainted stewardess of the Starflight Express, are you not? I am Epis Major, keeper of the observatory. It is an honor. And this is... Sterling's the name, sir. Captain and Chief Engineer of the Starflight Express, and one of Dynne's closest comrades. We went to prison together, and then broke out of said prison. It was quite an adventure. Excellent, excellent. Well, Captain Sterling, I have a favor to ask of you. Dynne's relentless efforts have brought the figs back to the observatory. I have to sometimes dumb my words down because, well, between you and me, Dynne was not exactly the most well-read of Celestrians before he got the Angel Falls gig. Don't let him hear you talk about that, though. He's very sensitive to it. Now that the prophecy is upon us in its entirety, you must deliver us to the realms of the Almighty, aboard such beauty that is the Starflight. Well, sir, the Almighty did once tell me something. Wait, take the back up a step, please? Please take a step back. Sterling, you met the Almighty. Like, you spoke with him? Face to face. You saw, you talked to him. When them figs have finally bloomed, you bring them Celestrians up here to the realm of the Almighty, or words to that effect. And I ain't no genius, but I reckon this must be what that spiel was all about. So you just leave that to me, sir. Sit back and make yourself at home. Starflight's amenities are open to you. There's a kitchen all the way in the back and, well, we don't exactly have beds in this, but we do have very comfy couches, so feel free to pick a cot of your choosing. It's going to be a long ride. Next stop, Realm of the Almighty. Pop the clutch, launch the lights. Very blinding. It's either very bright or very foggy. And if it's, well, if it's foggy, there's engine problems, and that's not good. We don't have the materials up here. I'd need to take a pit stop down to the Protectorate to pick up some cog wheels and some chocolate cakes. Anyway, my goodness, the Starflight Express, it's quite bright. Oh wow, it's very bright. The golden smoke of the Express flies high up in the air. Hopefully we did enough damage to Barbarous that he is not a concern. Because he is definitely going to want some revenge. Oh, we're going straight up. Okay. 90 degrees straight up in the sky. It's a good thing this train has artificial gravity keeping us pinned, even if we're technically really, like, physically supposed to be smashed up against the back wall. Incredible! The observatory is a mere speck below us already. Truly, this is the conveyance of the gods. Captain Sterling, does your command of the Express span many years? I've been at the helm since the very day the Almighty put her into action, sir. It's been a while now. Blimey, this old Fat Guts is even more ancient than I thought. Shut it, you! I ain't ancient, and I ain't no Fat Guts neither. I'm the captain, got it? Capitan! You would have no idea how long I've put a RGB train! Activate! Oh god, actual RGB. That's confusing. That we are, whoa. Whoa. The realm of the Almighty. Resplendent in its natural, wondrous glow. Well, well, well. We are truly here. Ladies and gentlemen, now arriving at the realm of the Almighty. All aboard? All feel free to step out of the vehicle. We're parked. We're good. At long last, my most fervent prayers are finally to be answered. Follow me then, sir. Wow, it feels a bit surreal to Wow, I've never seen Epis Major that excited. And I've known him for centuries. Wow. That's a shock. I wish I had a camera. Or, you know, artistry skills. I suppose we should tag along too, eh, Dynne? Don't want to be left behind like a pair of melons, do we? Never like a pair of melons. Welcome one, welcome all to the realm of the Almighty. Finally made it up higher than anything else. Higher than the observatory, way higher than Protectorate. Dynne examines the Guardian statue. The inscription reads, Celestial Sentinel. Wow, this place is certainly something else. The temple's straight up there in front of us. If he's anywhere, that's where the Almighty will be. If Captain Sterling is correct, the temple lies at the top of the stairway. But such a climb is hard on one as advanced in years as I. Go ahead, Dynne. I will follow in my own time. All right, I will take it upon myself to make a good introduction. I hope. I don't suppose this door would magically open, will it? Because if not, I'm going to have to probably go around the harpy statues. The gates are shut tight. Dynne reads the words inscribed on them. Only the pure shall pass. It seems I have enough Celestrian biology within me, even without the wings and the halo, that I count as pure. Pass, pure-hearted one. Go to your god. I'm going to assume that that is less ominous of a way to phrase go meet your maker than any other way to phrase that. Is this a house? What I would like to explore? I am literally in heaven. Oh god, would it be sacrilege to loot heaven? Would it be like a real bad faux pas if I was to loot the storehouses of heaven? It wouldn't be up on a dais if it wasn't meant to be looted. I mean, the Almighty knows his own creation. There's no way he would have given us the ability to loot and then put loot in our way if he didn't want us to loot. I'm gonna loot. If I've a White Knight's Shield, if I've accidentally, you know, condemned the Celestrians and the humans to an untimely demise because of my looting tendencies, well, that would just be par for the course, now wouldn't it? I really hope there's no more temptation. Maybe this is a test. Maybe it's a test to beat our own temptation, and if that's the case, I've already failed, haven't I? He does have natural hot springs. Oh, I am such a failure of a Celestrian. Dynne examines the Guardian statue. The inscription reads, Celestial Sentinel. Unnamed Celestrian architecture. Or maybe not even Celestrian architecture. Maybe those are like original statues. Oh, more loot. Oh no, more loot. I have to go around the rainbow bridges. I need to know. I need to know if there's anything. I can actually take a bath in the waterfall. Man, I suppose those natural hot springs, they are definitely something else. Was that another statue? This place is... I don't want to say ominous, but it's empty. There's nothing but unnamed statues. Celestial Sentinel. God, I really hope these statues of these sentinels are not just going to come alive and, I don't know, try and judge us. I don't know if I could be considered worthy. I mean, the door opened to me, so technically I am pure, but it's always concerning, isn't it? Well, if the goal was to resist the temptation of looting, well, I've already failed. Another mighty armlet. That might be good for crafting, if nothing else. There's nothing that says royal recipes than ingredients that I literally sourced from heaven above. Graves? Dynne reads the inscription. In the beginning, I did separate sea and sky. I did place the stars in the heavens, and I did set the land to float upon the seas. I did make the birds, the fish, the flowers, the trees, and all the creatures, and I did set them to inhabit the realm I had created. And lastly, when all else was done, I did make mortal kind in my own image. Yea, a god must watch over all his children. He must stand sentinel over the righteous and the pure of heart. He must deliver them from evil. He must deliver them from sin, and the doers of sin. And verily, the sinful must be eradicated. Not sure how I feel about the sentiment behind that last statement. Dynne reads the inscription. All my creatures were pure of heart, all but the mortals. Oh boy. Among whom dwelt both the righteous and the sinful. And yea, were the sinful ever plentiful in number, and the righteous ever few. And the sinful did rule forcefully over the righteous, and forcefully over my creatures, and did bring suffering upon them. Oh, I don't like the sound of that. I really, really don't like the sound of that. Far be it from me to contradict the will of the Almighty, but I mean, humans are complicated creatures. I've traveled among them. I've learned their ways, their idioms, their expressions, and yes, there is evil, but there is also good in equal measure. You can't condemn the evil without also condemning the good. So herein dwells the Almighty. Finally, my prayers of countless millennia are answered. Finally, we shall meet. Oh no. What is the meaning of this? Oh, did that blast reach all the way to the realm of the Almighty? What's going on here? The temple's smashed to bits. What has befallen this place? What has become of the Almighty? A toppled throne. This rupture, it cannot be. Surely the light which ravaged our own realm cannot have penetrated so far. Oh, Almighty One, heed my call. Where art thou? Hast thou forsaken us? Almighty One! What can have become of him? Why does he not heed my call? Oh, nothing about this is good. Oh, there's a reason this place is empty, isn't it? Oh, I've got a nasty feeling about this, Dynne. We should never have even come to this flapping place. I mean, we needed answers, but unfortunately, this has raised far more questions than it has answers. Why does he not heed my call? The rupture before his hallowed throne. Surely the light which ravaged our own realm cannot have penetrated to the very heavens above. What the bleeding heck happened here? What kind of toe rag could do a thing like this, eh? Ugh. Anyhow, we'd best head inside and see if the Almighty's in there. There's further to go? Oh, this is... It would take something of an extreme power to be able to pierce this high and do that much damage. Suppose we gotta keep going. See if there's anything else. Any more inscriptions or any clues of written history, diaries, anything. There's gotta be something. It can't just be nothing. We need answers. Something. Some kind of clue. Maybe we have to go all the way around over here. I do believe, yes, more staircases. Up further. Oh, now this is... Oh, that looks to be particularly holy. That is not normal light. Maybe we just need to pray. Maybe someone will answer. The area is bathed in a mysterious glow. Truly, it is a sublime light that shines here. Perhaps this is where we must make an offering of the heavenly fruit. If there's any place, this would be the one. Dynne, my child, you must offer up the figs. Dynne receives the 7 figs from Apis Major. They return to our possession. Now, make the offering. feel like it's only right to take off our helmet for this. If we're doing some holy prayers, potentially communing with the Almighty himself, we should definitely make sure, you know, we are speaking eye to eye about this. Offer up the figs. That's the plan. Dynne, my child, you must offer up the figs. Dynne makes an offering of the figs to the light of the heavens above. Their brilliant light shines forth across the whole realm. O Almighty One, take these divine fruits we offer unto you. We offer up the figs, and still nothing? Still our call is not heeded. What can this mean? A mysterious voice resounds through the air. Dynne, Celestrian and Guardian, and Apis, Keeper of the Observatory, canst thou hear my voice? Is this the voice of the Almighty? Alas, I am not the one whom you Celestrians call Almighty. Benevolence born of pure mortal hearts caused figs to bloom on Yggdrasil's bows, and the Celestial Express to find this realm. And now, Dynne, you and your companions have returned the figs to the realm of the Almighty. And so I am awoken from my slumber of countless eons. Now, return unto me, my Celestrian children. Yggdrasil is glowing golden. Hey, what? Are we back at the observatory? Did we leave the train back there? That'd be pretty much a pain to get. What is this light that bathes mighty Yggdrasil? It's a fierce golden glow. Welcome home, my Celestrian children. I am she who you have heretofore known as Yggdrasil. I am the only daughter of the Almighty himself, the grand architect Zenus. I am the goddess Celestria. What? Can this be? My dear Celestrians, long have you tended to the Protectorate, and offered unto me the benevolence you gathered there. And your diligent efforts have finally returned me to consciousness. You have my deepest gratitude. And you, Dynne. You retrieved the figs, which we had thought found, but which were lost once more. We are eternally in your debt. Lady Celestria, I hope I may address you so. What can have led your transformation into mighty Yggdrasil? I did so to protect the mortals and their realm. My father believed the mortals a flawed creation, and resolved to erase them from existence. Yea, the mortals are not fit to inhabit my kingdom. They are an aberration. From dust they came, and to dust I shall return them. I beg of you, stay your hand. Wherefore do you defy me? What cause have you to give them succor? Father, I have faith in the mortals. You cannot. You must not lay waste to their realm. I beg of thee. You dare question my will. You dare obstruct my purpose. Celestria, what is this insolence? If it be the only way to save mortal kind, I shall take on this form. I shall become Yggdrasil, the World Tree. My body shall be returned only when the good that lies within mortal hearts is proven without doubt. There is purity in the mortal soul. There is good. I will prove this to you, though it costs me my freedom. Impetuous child! You know not what foolishness you contemplate, Celestria. If no such proof should present itself, you'll be cursed to eternal slumber. My child, what have you done? So be it. Your rashness has stayed my hand. The mortals shall live. Let there be beings to serve your purpose. Let these beings stand ever vigilant over mortal kind, awaiting proof of the purity within. But know this, Celestria. The day of your awakening may never come. The benevolence you gathered was the very proof of mortal purity I had awaited so long for. I assumed the form of Yggdrasil to persuade my father of the goodness within the mortal heart. When benevolence was offered unto me, in time the figs would bloom. And when the figs were delivered to the realm of the Almighty, I would awaken once more. Zenus created the observatory, and you, my Celestrian children, to serve me, to watch over the mortals, to gather benevolence, to offer it unto me, to gather the figs that would one day bloom, and by their power, to awaken me from my slumber. So this has been our calling all along. But what of the Almighty himself? Could he be the ill-omened light that struck our realm? And his also. Is he in fact? Fear not. Had my father ceased to be, I too would have passed on to another realm, and this world would have ceased to exist. He is with us, somewhere, though he is not to be found in the realm of the Almighty. My Celestrian children, there is something I must convey to you. The light that violated the realm of the Almighty, the being from whence it came, he wishes to destroy our world. It is he who brought the Empire back from the forgotten reaches of time. His hatred emanates from the palace at its heart. Dynne, Celestrian and Guardian, you must journey to the heart of the Giddish Empire and deliver mortal kind from the evil that dwells therein. I shall open the way before you. This tree of purest blue shall guide you to the lands of the House of Git. When the evil that lies at the heart of that land is quenched, the world will be safe once more. Please, Dynne, you must deliver the mortal realm from its evil. We have our task. Our final task before we save the world itself. Flap and flip. Well, who would have thought it? I'm all aflutter after that. Seems like everyone's counting on us, eh? Well, we can't go cooking the books then. We're not gonna do any of that. Save that for when we need to give Aaron a little bit of extra income. You'll have to get to work. And get to work we shall. No doubt about that. Sir, what do you make about all of that? Such tragedy, such benevolence, that the goddess Celestria would sacrifice herself to protect mortal kind. It is well indeed that we serve the great world tree through all the millennia. She is a more than worthy mistress. But now, the mortal realm is in peril once more at the hands of the vile Giddish Empire. Only you are able to save them, Dynne. You must go to Giddingham Palace and extinguish the threat at its source. And so I shall. Sterling, you up for one last ride? So, you're the only one who can save the Protectorate and the Observatory from certain disaster then, eh, Sunshine? Well, you've only got the weight of 2 worlds on your shoulders then, eh? Ha ha! That's not a lot. It's a good thing you got 2 shoulders for that. 1 for each world. Don't let 'em get you down, will ya? Right. I'll be waiting on the Starflight. We'll head down and head off once you're ready to rumble. See you in a bit. We'll make our final mental preparations. And eventually, we'll head on to the depths of Giddingham Palace, to the heart of the Empire itself. And as tasked by the words of the goddess Celestria herself, we shall purify this land and save the world. And we shall do all of that in the next episode of Dynne Plays Dragon Quest IX, Sentinels of Divine Purpose. Later.